This is my recap of Sister Wives Season 19, Episode 4, and hold on to your beanies because Robyn and Kody have some type of blowout fight. In this episode, Mary spends Thanksgiving sick and alone, and yes, Robyn and Kody have some type of confrontation where, and I know I may be attacked in the comments for this, but I am Team Robyn in this episode. The episode starts with Christina McKelty, and they're at the house after McKelty's first night home with the twins, Ace and Archer. They're fraternal twins, by the way, we learn. And McKelty says that it was the worst night of sleep of her life. Robyn slept in a closet with the twins so she can be close. And Janelle does praise Robyn for that a little bit, for being helpful. She says that having someone to help you so you can sleep when you have a newborn is super helpful. And when it comes to the kids, they all want to co-parent peacefully. First of all, props to McKelty for letting cameras in her home when she is seriously sleep deprived and just had a C-section 24 hours before. And then later in the episode, hosting Thanksgiving a week later. She is a boss. Conveniently, Robyn is sleeping when Christine is over, but then she walks in her sweats, looking super tired, wearing that mama shirt. She comes in and Christine is like, "I heard you slept in the closet." And Robyn says maybe this is laying the foundation for better interactions with Christine. Who knows? But Robyn's first thing she says out of her mouth is that she was super proud of herself for having the twins take the binkies last night. And that was her prime accomplishment. And this made me think about how clearly Robyn is a fan of binkies. And gets so much criticism for Ariella having had a binky until she was much older. Tony says that the night before, Robyn was like a prophet. She made the twins poop on command or something. And McKelty is just so proud that her moms could both come together like this, even though, they're not exactly fans of each other. Robyn even cries when she has to leave. She said she had such a great experience with the babies and getting to bond with them. She just loves being a grandma. Kody is having problems connecting with his kids, and he hopes that maybe the twins will bring them together a bit more. And now this is what went down for Thanksgiving proper. So there are 3 Thanksgivings this year in season 19, one in Flagstaff, one in Vegas, and one in Utah, and Mary's alone in bed. Kody is carving the turkey at his McMansion, and Mary makes it clear she rejected Robyn's offer to come over, and she says it's just weird. It's just weird now. Kody says that he and Robyn hold back in terms of acting like a married couple when the other wives are over. So Kody clearly does not want Mary over, let's face it. Mary's like, I don't want to inhibit his adoration or affection for Robyn. But yes, has Kody always felt like this, or is this a new thing? Because if he's always secretly felt like this, there lies a huge problem. At this point, Mary had not officially announced that she was done with Kody, so Janelle is confused as to why she didn't end up spending Thanksgiving with Kody and Robyn. Logan is hosting Thanksgiving in his new house in Vegas. Peyton is there instead of with Christine, and Janelle says Peyton belongs with her boys, and it's like, that's her son. So Peyton is going to be with his brothers and Janelle. We see Hunter, Janelle, and Peyton try to cook something, but that's all we get to see from the Thanksgiving. I can't help but wonder who else is there. Is Garrison there? Is Gabe there? Because I don't see them in the clips, and this could have been edited out, not sure. Robyn misses the big experience, the big gatherings they used to have, and Kody feels like this is such a small Thanksgiving, but it feels safe. We are all in a state of respect with everyone, something that they didn't have before. Mary ends up actually getting super sick, and she's in bed by herself, and she's taking it as a sign that she needs to figure things out for herself here, like what is happening in her life. And now The big scene. We learn through text, I guess, like the text that appears on the screen, that Kody and Robyn had a heated exchange after bringing the kids to school this day because Robyn's upset he's not reaching out to his kids and it triggered him, and then he took off for a drive because he was so mad and needed to cool off. And I guess the film crew showed up as he was driving back. He's coming back with his truck, and Robyn and Kody are now going to try to resolve their argument outside wearing beanies. Kody says, I'm not going to have a rift in our relationship caused by these people. These people being his kids, by the way, which is a weird thing to refer to your kids as. His main concern is always kind of Robyn. That's the main theme. Kody says he's super angry. He says he's tired of being angry and tired of being betrayed. And he feels like he doesn't have the bandwidth to mend things with the kids right now. Robyn, meanwhile, thinks that he should be doing everything in his power to make things right. She does not understand why he's not reaching out to them more. I hear you. I mean, that's what we're all thinking. He says it's been for so long. He says, you saw how it was at the wedding. A couple of my kids wouldn't talk to me. You saw Madison take her kids away from me at the wedding. And weirdly, Kody then blames Madison and says, you know, if you moved your kids to a different coast, you're shutting me out. He says Madison called Janelle once and told her dad said he didn't love you, and that apparently she spreads gossip to the rest of the family. What is this new hate on Maddie this season? I don't like it. I hope she's not watching this. She's pregnant, and Kody seems fixated on presenting Maddie as this huge family gossip. So I think the only thing Maddie can do now is she needs to come back on the show and give her side of the story. Robyn says, you know that my biological dad did not do what he was supposed to do. And now we learn that Robyn confronted her biological dad when she was older about not being in her life, and he made excuses. And she's like, you don't want to be this guy. Kody says he doesn't want to talk to someone who sits there with so much contempt, purposefully leaving me out of their lives. And then Kody says, do you know something I did wrong other than not loving their mothers? Like, excuse me, what? The whole I never loved them narrative just needs to stop. He says this twice in this conversation. Like it's no big deal or something. Then we quickly move back to another scene with Christine. It's kind of an odd scene change, but she's like almost out of breath. She's so excited. She says, usually when I have a date, I don't talk about it, but she met this special guy, obviously David, and she told him on their date that his eyes are beautiful. Christine says he's a man. He has 8 kids, but she has not told him about polygamy yet. But I mean, David has Google, and I remember hearing that he already knew who she was. I think his daughter wanted them to meet. Janelle, meanwhile, is not into dating at all. She doesn't want to deal with anything that's close to the roller coaster ride she was on with Kody, and just wants to do her own thing. I hear you, Janelle. And that was a small little interlude, though, and we're back in the snow with Robyn and Kody arguing. This is actually a pretty interesting scene. I've seen a lot of comments, people think this is acting. I don't think so. Robyn continues to say, if I were him, I'd be right there. Kody says he made an effort with Gabriel, and Hunter, he says, I'm received with contempt. Robyn cries and says, you know, I needed my dad. Robyn says, I don't want to judge Kody, but I don't think he should be accepting it. He should be camping out on their doorstep. She grabs his face and is like, yes, your kids need you. And his face is just like, I don't know what this expression is, like confusion. Does he not understand? Or I don't know. It's like he's not receiving it or something. Kody asks for some time before she starts to lose respect for him. And that's his main concern here. Kody says that he made a mistake asking the boys to move out during COVID and not going to Isabel's surgery. He apparently texted Gabriel lately the other day and he did not receive anything yet. Robyn says, "I'm glad to hear that you're trying." And he's so angry that he's worried that he'll get triggered and make things worse with the kids. He just repeats that he has no bandwidth yet. He says, "I'm too hot-headed right now. I'm angry out of my mind." I mean, so he's just not ready, but he promises her that he'll reach out in a little bit. I mean, at least Robyn did confront him about this. I'll give her props. I mean, it is the right thing for her to do, and she understands how it feels when your dad is kind of icing you out. So, yeah, I'm kind of Team Robyn in this episode. Don't hate me, okay? So, I hope you enjoyed my little recap. What did you guys think about the big scene with Kody and Robyn? I will catch you guys soon again, and have a great day, guys. Bye!